Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my college advice series. I have missed doing this video so much, but finally I'm back with another one. I am really excited to talk to you today because this is something that is very important that I get a lot of questions about and requests and everything like that, and that is what to and not to bring to college with you in your dorm. So I lived in a dorm this past year in college. That's why I'm doing this advice video for you. I changed my filming setup to an angle in front of my bed. I really hope you like it. Let me know what you think. I like it better, but I can always go back to in front of my bed if you like that better. So let me know in the comments. I'll try to include pictures of my room and how it looked. You can also see vlogs on my vlog channel, which will link down below, of me moving into college, and I had to do various videos in my dorm throughout the year so you can see kind of what it looks like. And I also have a video of like things you'll find in my dorm that I'll try and link down below to give you a better idea of little things that I have that I found really useful and important in my room. So, yes, in a kind of like standard college dorm room, it'll come with just a twin extra long bed with a pretty uncomfortable mattress, a desk, and a set of drawers as a dresser underneath your bed. That's what mine came with. That's pretty standard for a dorm room, and then a closet space for you. The more space and organization you can create for yourself, the better. I say no empty space should be wasted, and you should always try and see if you could fit another bin in where you could throw stuff, because you're gonna have so much random crap building up in your room throughout the year that you don't know really where to put. Under your bed, you're gonna have a ton of space. You can make more, bring more drawers in to put next to your dresser. You can kind of put bins, like I said, put luggage. What I think is good for under the bed is using your luggage that you'll have to go back and forth between home and school and travel and everything as extra storage. That's what I would do, is I would put smaller bags in bigger bags, or put like sweaters in a bag, or yeah, just don't waste space of where you're putting your luggage. Might as well use it as storage where you put stuff that you don't really need. So put random things, like maybe winter things if you're getting there in the fall, put them in your luggage and then put them under the bed so that you're not taking up space with your luggage, you're using it as storage. Just make sure before you do anything or buy anything, you check with the rules of your dorm building of what you can and cannot have. Most of the time, I mean, my dorm was kind of weird. They didn't let us have like twinkly lights or anything except during Christmas, which I thought was stupid. And you couldn't have bed risers. Yeah, so I couldn't have bed risers, but I recommend that if you want to create more space for yourself under your bed, and then it's just like little blocks you put under your bed feet to lift the bed up so you have more storage underneath. I recommend storing things under the bed that you're not going to use, but it can also be a trap, because I remember storing things and completely forgetting about them. Like, I brought so many pairs of shoes to school. I had a shelf unit in my closet where I put shoes that I used a lot, and then the rest of them I had in this little shoe organizer that was kind of hard to get in and out of, honestly, and I slipped it under my bed. There was probably like 18 pairs of shoes in there. I did not wear a single pair of shoes from that. I'm not exaggerating, not one. Not one. That's my problem, and probably a lot of your problems as well, is overpacking, and I definitely did that with clothes and shoes because I like to have options, and I don't want to, the mindset when I had when I was packing was I don't want to be at school thinking, wow, I don't have this pair of shoes and I really want it. So I packed it, and then I never wore them, and I'm just really mad at myself because I just think I should have limited my stuff more. And that's one big tip I have for you, is limit what you pack. Tell yourself, okay, I'm bringing 10 pairs of shoes. That's it. It sounds excessive even in my head too. Once you buy something to store it, don't bring any more than what is allowed in that space. And also don't forget that you're going to be buying stuff when you're there. That's one thing that didn't really like occur to me when I was packing, is that it's not like I was stranded on an island and bringing only this stuff. I was shopping while I was there. There was a heck of a lot more shopping down there than I ever had here. So I was constantly picking up new things here and there, and then I would not have space for it because I brought all this crap from home that I didn't really need. Under the bed, just be careful that it's not going to become a bottomless pit of junk that you don't need promptly but you won't actually ever end up using. I'd recommend getting like a few drawers from the Container Store or Target, or I don't know, wherever they sell those things, yeah, IKEA. Just putting them next to your dresser, or maybe just a few like under the bed storage bins that are kind of long and flat that slide easily in and out of there, and keep things like bags or scarves or sweaters if it's the off season or anything like that, luggage, you know, anything that you know you'll be able to tell where it is, but you won't need to access it immediately. And just remember, if you honestly get there and think, yeah, I really need this one thing and I can't believe I forgot it, A, you can buy it. B, if you live close to home, next time you go home you can just grab it. And C, you can always have your parents send you something too. Like, don't forget you're not on a desert island. P.S. I have a whole video series that I did last summer when I was packing for college. It's a 7-day college countdown where I kind of go through a lot of my packing stuff too. So you can check that out if you want to see even more in depth while I was doing it, the process of me packing for college. Okay, so for your actual bed, I would recommend getting, I mean, it's not too important, but I have one anyway, is a mattress protector, which is also like a bed bug protector. So it's just like a thin sheet that zips completely around your mattress and it protects it from getting bed bugs or anything like that, and protects it from getting messed up. So that's always just a good idea, just in case, because you never know. And if there's a bed bug outbreak in your building, you don't want to be part of that. And then I had one of those memory foam mattress toppers, which was the size of my bed. 100% you need to get something like that, because the mattresses at my school were awful. I don't know if anyone slept on it by itself because it's so uncomfortable. And over the top I had a mattress pad, which was different. It was just a little thin, like squishy, comfy thing that I put over the top of that, and it went over the whole mattress. Yeah, and then sheets and comforter. So yes, I definitely recommend just making sure your bed is comfortable, because you're going to be sleeping there the entire year, mostly, and you just want to be able to fall asleep on your bed without hurting yourself. And something that was really useful on my bed for me, because I went to school in Southern California, is I got this little fan that clipped onto the edge of my bed, so I could point it towards me if it was too warm at night, or I could just turn it and like point it towards my desk, because my desk was right by my bed, and then I could have the air going onto me while I was at my desk during the day or something like that. So definitely, if you get a fan for your room, get a small one that clips on places, because it'll be really useful. So again, I'm gonna push organize, organize, organize. Go to the Container Store, they have such good stuff, or Target, or somewhere cheap. Even like a dollar store would probably have organizational stuff. I don't know. But limit what you're bringing, because that's the best way to do it. Is I brought, for my makeup, I have a lot of makeup, I'm gonna admit it. And when I packed my makeup, I limited myself by just bringing what fit in the 3 containers that I bought for my makeup. So that's a good way to do it, is find where you're going to store things in and just limit yourself to bringing just that and no more. They had this really cool kind of like tubey looking thing. You can watch my college dorm haul from last year also if you want to see that, where I put all of my electrical kind of hair stuff on top of my makeup organization, and it worked great the entire year. Just make sure that you have a place for everything, and everything has its place. Even like my face wash and everything that I had a drawer for at home, I just put it all in this little like plastic bin from Target, and it was easy to grab under the sink and put it on top of the counter for when I wash my face, and it kept it all together, and it was great. So little things like that. Things that you'll want that you might forget: first aid kit and a tool kit. I actually used that a few times. My dad made me get it, and I was like, Dad, don't need this, but I actually used it a few times, so you never know. Yeah, I stored a couple things under my sink like that, like refills of cotton balls and stuff, because when you're home, your mom buys all this stuff and you always have it, you never run out. But once you're there, you're like, oh wait, I don't have any Q-tips, like no one buys this from me anymore. My parents made me get these too, which really pissed me off in the beginning because I didn't want them, but they ended up being the most useful thing. Is just like a 2-tier white shelf. You can see it in my vlogs. I had one in the bottom of my closet where I put my shoes on, which was perfect, and then I had one on top of my desk, which created shelving because they didn't come with shelves, my desk. So I had even more space on top of my desk without taking up desk space, which was a really awesome thing in the end. So I'm really glad that I had that. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for forcing that on me. Just really make use out of the space you have. Organize, organize, organize. For in your desk, you can use, even just go to like the kitchen store or something and grab a silverware organizer, slip it in your desk, and then you have a place to organize pencils, pens, this, that, and just little things. Other things that were super useful: a Keurig, a mini Keurig coffee maker. Me and my roommate drink coffee every day. We both love that thing to death, and we're having it in our apartment next year. Super useful. If you're a coffee drinker, get one. It's awesome. A Brita water filter, just a little one that you pour from. It was really useful also because the water down there, the tap water, wasn't that good. So we would filter it and then drink it. That was good. Bring Febreze or something to spray in the room to kind of make it smell nice. Not that dorm rooms stink, but they do kind of hold smells more than other rooms. So air it out, get some Febreze, make it smell nice. Bring a big dry erase calendar. These were also really useful. I just had a big one that I had at home that I put on top of my shelving onto my desk, and every month I would use it and put everything that I needed to do or be at or see or whatever on the calendar, so it was right there in front of my face, and then I would kind of, I would keep it up to date with my planner and my phone calendar. So I was really organized that way. It's easy to see right in front of you, like today, I need to go to my appointment or whatever. My roommate had one, I don't know where she got it, but she had one that was, it was bigger than mine, and it was a sticker, and she stuck it on the wall, and it was huge, and it was so good because it didn't take up space, and it was just right there on the wall where she could easily do it. So that's a good idea too. I'm not sure where she got that. For laundry, I'd recommend Tide Pods. Those are easy. Just get a bag of them, throw them in with your laundry. For the closet, hangers are really important because it can make or break your closet situation and how much room you have. I had flat felt hangers that had little hooks on the front so you could stack them, and I love them to death. They took up virtually no space. You could stack so many side by side and have a lot of clothes hanging in your closet at once and just hang things on each other so they're stacked, and that was awesome. So I'd recommend those. I got those at Bed Bath & Beyond. I think you can just get a ton of them. They come in like packs of 50, and I still had some left over at the end of the year, which were good. For skirts, I got like a 4-tier skirt hanger, probably from Bed Bath & Beyond, where it was like, it took up one space, but it had 4 clips, sets of clips, so all the skirts were stacked like this, and it took up no space. Also, definitely a good space saver. For jewelry, I had another thing that hung in my closet sideways. It went like this and had pockets on both sides, so you could keep everything there without taking up much space. And then I had a set of 3 little plastic drawers on the floor of my closet next to my shoes, where I put like underwear, tank tops, bras, you know, miscellaneous things you just want to shove in drawers. And it was really useful, and I could put things on top of it too. I could stack sweaters on top of there. Just be conscious of the weather of the place you're moving to, because if you're going somewhere far away where it's a different kind of climate, just know where you're going and pack for it, because I brought so many sweaters, so many like big jackets and zip ups that I never ended up wearing because it was so warm down there. And I'm from Oregon, so I have a lot of warm clothes, but in California, I brought all of them because I wanted them and I'm used to them, but I never wore them because it was too hot. So just be like careful of that. You can bring a couple sweaters, but chances are you're not even gonna need them, and even on the rare days that you do, you just need a couple. You don't need to bring all of them, which was my mistake. When you go home for Thanksgiving, switch out some of your summery clothes for some warmer, like wintry coats or something if you're gonna need them, because once you're there in the fall, you don't need them, but when you go home, you can switch them, and then you won't have as much space, or you won't have as much stuff taking up the space. You know what I'm saying, you know? Also, you don't need to bring a bunch of like random t-shirts for working out or anything, because you'll get so many random shirts in college, especially if you're in a sorority. You will accumulate so many t-shirts and tank tops and all this stuff that you don't need to bring like high school key club 2011 t-shirt, because you're gonna have random t-shirts to work out in and go places and sleep in. Utilize storage over the door. Get storage where it goes over the door so that you're not taking up space on the floor, because it's not like you're gonna put anything else on the door, floor, rhymes. Okay. I got this towel rack from from the Container Store. It was like a bungee cord thing. It was really cool, and I hung it over the door into the bathroom. So on the bathroom side, our towels were hanging up on the door, and then on the other side of that door, I had a full-length mirror hung up. Those are really helpful too. I got mine at Bed Bath & Beyond. Get a full-length mirror. You'll love it, over the door. And so I was using both sides of the bathroom door for something very useful: towel rack and a mirror. So definitely get an over the door mirror, whether you put it on your bathroom door or your closet door or your outside world door. Personally, our closets didn't have doors. It was just kind of open, so I didn't get to use anything. That's why I had my shoes on shelves on the floor. But if you have like a closet door, I think it'd be awesome to do over the door shoe rack or something like that. You can find basically any kind of storage over the door. Just like pockets for you to put stuff. I don't know. Super important. The number one thing you're gonna need to hang stuff on your walls is command strips or command hooks. Those are the kind of sticky tape things that you put up that will allow you to put stuff up, and it holds them really well. And when you take them off, it won't damage the paint, because you are not allowed to leave any damages in your room or you'll get charged for them. So it sucks. Definitely left a few things that we probably shouldn't have. I honestly don't know how much I got charged to this day, and I don't really care to find out. When something wouldn't stay, I used chewed gum to put it against the wall. Don't do that. Don't. Just don't. Worked, but it left a disgusting mark on the wall. You can use kind of like tacky putty for something light, because that won't leave a mark, and it'll hold it up well. But if something's kind of heavier, get command strips or command hooks Those are so useful. You can put up anything. You could put up posters with them. You could, if you have a hook, you can like hook anything. You could use those for storage and like hook bags on them, the big ones, or hook coats on them. You could put like 5 command hooks on the back of your door. That's a good idea. Why didn't we do that? And just hook coats on them. It's awesome. Or decorations or signs or anything. Just get command strips or command hooks. You can get them anywhere probably. Mostly like Container Store, Bed Bath & Beyond, places where they sell college stuff. Something else I'd recommend doing for a college dorm is doing like a layaway program kind of thing. Bed Bath & Beyond does it where you can, what we did is we went to the Bed Bath & Beyond at where we live. And we took a scanner around with us. I don't remember what it's called. It's just like the college program where you go around the store scanning everything you want, and then once you pick a date and a store near your college when you're gonna pick the stuff up, and then you go down there and you they have everything you want ready, bagged. All you do is pay for it and take it. So it's nice because you can shop for college and know you're gonna have everything you need before you go down there, and then pick it up there so you don't have to transport it, which was really, really helpful for us. Definitely get surge protectors or splitters, whatever you call them. So just get a splitter. I got 2 and they were both useful because you're gonna want a lot of things plugged in a small space at one time. So yeah, just get one where I had one where you can like turn it and plug stuff in, turn it on and off so you don't have to completely unplug it. To refrigerator and microwave. If your school offers it, awesome. Use it, it'll be great. If your school rents them out to you, do it because you will be so grateful you did. Even if you think, nope, I don't need it, I'm not gonna keep snacks in my room, I'm just gonna eat in the dining hall, don't. Bad idea. You'll be starving and you'll want food at 2 a.m. Who knows? If you have to buy your own, split it with your roommate. Just contact your roommate before school starts. Once you find out who they are, get to know them. That's not really the point of this video, but just make sure that you and your roommate are talking about things you're bringing to the room so you don't come with 2 refrigerators or anything like that. And you can split the cost for things, or you get this and I'll get that, and just coordinate what you're bringing. Like big things like I got the coffee maker and she got an air conditioner and things like that. So yeah, I think it's really useful to utilize your roommate, and they might already have something at home that they're gonna bring that you thought you were gonna have to buy for the room. So me and my roommate, we're very similar people, and when we first got in contact and got talking about living together and stuff, one of the first things we realized we had in common is we love decorating and stuff like that. So we coordinated the colors of our room and the theme of it. So yeah, just have fun with it, honestly. Important things you might not think of. Ethernet cord. I'm so glad I have one of these. My dad made me bring one. I was like, Dad, they have Wi-Fi. But to have an Ethernet cord plugged into my computer to the wall made, especially for me as a YouTuber, made uploading videos so much faster. When everyone's there trying to use the Wi-Fi at the same time, it can be pretty slow sometimes. So if you have an Ethernet cord directly connected to the internet without using wireless, it goes a lot faster and can help you a lot, especially if you're trying to like stream movies or something. It's really useful. Also a laundry basket. I had one, I loved mine, where it was mesh and it was structured, so it had like wire on the sides so it stayed upright, and it had a zipper on the top for when it was upright and I was throwing dirty clothes in it, and then it had a zipper on the side. So so I would have all of it full, and then I would take it to the washing machine, dump it all in, and then once my clothes were clean and dry, I would unzip the side, which was long, and dump it in directly from the dryer into the side, and then carry them all back sideways like this. And then even if you want to fold your clothes in there, then it's an easy place to carry them, and it just makes it a lot better. So I loved that one. Any laundry basket that really works for you. You can use a bag if you want, but I don't really like bags. I like upright baskets. So yeah, make sure you have an extra set of sheets and an extra set of towels, because you never know when you are going to get around to doing laundry. So having an extra when it's getting a little bit dirty is good, just to swap them out and then wash the other one. And something that I wish I had that I did not was a vacuum. Our floor would get gross so much, and it would take us forever to get around to vacuuming because we'd have to seek out someone with a vacuum and borrow it. And it would have been so much easier if we just had a vacuum stuck in one of our closets so we could easily just like vacuum out. So that was the number1 thing. I wish we had like a small little vacuum. We'll definitely probably get one, probably for our apartment next year. But yeah, I'd recommend getting like a mini vacuum or something. Fun to find creative ways to hang your photos. My roommate and I both had things from Urban Outfitters actually. I had 2 like photo sheets where it was clear, and it had like, I think it was space for 16 photos, both sideways and longwise, I don't know, for you to just put printed photos out in, and it was just in a sheet that you put up on the wall, and I think it was so much easier, and I loved how it looked, one on each side of the room so it was symmetrical. Just pictures from high school and my friends and everything to remind me of home, my family, and I put those at the top with command strips. My roommate for her pictures had a wire with magnets on it where the magnet like hung the photo on the wire that was really strong so it stayed upright, and that was really cute. She had like posters and things like that. We both love Urban Outfitters, so we got stuff from there. Like I said, my room didn't allow Christmas lights, which was stupid, honestly, but I put them up for Christmas and I kept them up for a long time, and I got away with it. So yeah, most schools allow those lights, so definitely decorate with them because they make the room feel so cute and homey, especially when all the other lights are off. It's awesome. I kept a big cup filled with little things, like little miscellaneous things like chip bag clips. And definitely from the Container Store, I got sporks, which they weren't exactly sporks. It was plastic and reusable. I got a few different colors. It had a fork with a knife on the side on one end and then a spoon on the other end. And they were so useful because it was like light, easy to clean, just eat with it. You can eat anything with it because it's a fork, a knife, a spoon, a fork, and a knife. Make sure you have like a couple things to eat out of in your room. I had a little bowl that was microwavable that had a lid that I could microwave things with. I think that's basically everything you really need in your room. Again, I have other videos linked down below that can help you out. I really enjoyed making this video, so thanks for watching. Just organize, organize, organize. You will be thankful that you did. You can check out my dorm room tour, all that jazz. I didn't really have too much to say about things not to bring other than like, don't just limit yourself as far as clothes and shoes and things like that. When you're packing for college, remember you're going on a new adventure that doesn't include being on a remote deserted island where you won't be able to get or give or receive anything else out of your room, and have fun with it. College is a great experience. Your dorm will be awesome too, so make the most of it. Make it adorable and somewhere that you want to live for the next 9 months, and have a great year of your first year in college. I'm really jealous of you that get to go and be freshmen because I really miss being a freshman already, and enjoy it while it lasts because it'll be over before you know it. So I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry this was really long. I might split it up or I'll just have to edit it down or whatever. Comment down below if you have any advice to add to this or anything like that. Have a conversation with someone else, giving advice, helping each other out. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.